your context. I'll invite Zak up now. Big side. Hang on, Zak. I'll just introduce you. Zak is very, very quiet in class. All year didn't we guys? We hardly got anything out of Zak, but he has been at his internship at Guthrie Street Primary School, really developing confidence, really starting to develop, talking about what he's learning. And for him to agree and come to talk today to you, I thought was a real step for him, a really big step from quiet little Zak in the class all year. He's still pretty quiet, but there's something about his internship and what he's been able to do in this primary school setting that's got the spark in his eyes. So he's been working on his talk today. You probably can't see the spark there in the shadows, but
that's your way, Josh.
That's me. Thanks, Will. All right. Zak, it's all yours.
Hi, my name's Zak, and I'm here to tell you about what Big Picture's done for me. But first, I'm going to tell a bit about how I got here. First off, I went to Guthrie Street, and I had a little bit of trouble there with reading and writing. So, no teachers would sort of really help me because there was too many sort of kids that they had to help with in the classroom. And then when I went to Wanganui Park Secondary College for high school, but same sort of trouble there. I had trouble with me reading and writing still, and Mum, we had sort of a conference with the English teachers that I had, but they still didn't really want to have anything to do with me. So then Mum told me about how big at TAFE. So I thought, oh yeah, I'll just go there, and met with Vaughan and Jeff and Alison. And it's better to have 2 teachers instead of 6 or 7, sort of, how you have different subjects. And then, so Jeff introduced us into this program called Big Picture, and I thought, oh, it's just another sort of class. So I thought, oh yeah, I'll do that. And then Jeff actually asked me what I'm passionate about. And then I thought, oh, no one's actually asked me what I've sort of been passionate about. They've always said, oh, what do you want to do when you're older? And I just thought, oh, yeah. And then, so I told Jeff that I'm passionate about sport, like football. And then I was just thinking about where I could do my LTI. And then I said to Jeff, well, I saw working with kids. So I thought, oh, what about helping out with the PE teacher there? So Jeff said, oh, what primary school did you go to? I said, oh, Guthrie Street, I'd like to do one there. And then I rang up the principal, Mr. McCartney there, and I asked him about doing an LTI there. And then he said, oh yeah, just whenever you want to do it, just come see me about it. So I did. And then I met with my mentor, Katrina. And after that, me and Jeff had a meeting with Katrina about what I could do for my LTI project. And then we just decided to do a round robin football day. So for me to help sort of coach the kids. So I thought, oh yeah, I might do that. And there's a repeat there. And so I went with Brendan, the vice principal there. And then, yeah, they went pretty good in that sort of day. They came second overall. And yeah, that was good. And then me and Jeff and Brendan had another meeting about what I can do for my second LTI sort of project. So we discussed about having a boys club for boys that get in trouble all the time. Just muck around in class. So we decided to ask Alison if we could have Fridays to go there as well as Tuesdays. And then so we decided that Alison let me. So first off we went to Bunnings with the kids just to see what they could do for building. So we decided on doing a toy wooden train, just so they could, give them like to charities or something, or they can keep them if they want. And then me and Brendan helped clean out the shed out there for them to start doing work. So, and yeah, just stuff like that. And then Brendan talked to Jeff about what I can sort of do for my project. And then we discussed about maybe next term me actually getting a group of kids and teaching them how to make the train instead of just me with him. And yeah, that's about it.
Any particular questions for Zak?
What was it like to be the teacher, not the student? Did you find that really hard?
Oh, yeah, it was hard to start off with because they didn't really respect me, but after a while they sort of looked at me as a teacher. Yeah.
When did you start talking then?
It's been coming, it's caught up on us, Will, hasn't it?
Good.
It is good. Yeah.
You said you're having some problems with the literacy and stuff. Has that sort of turned around a bit?
Yeah, it has actually, because instead of getting a whole worksheet of like full paragraphs and that, they've been sort of giving us like little ones at a time to help out with the reading and writing. So yeah.
I noticed you had really good notes. Did you write them?
Yeah, I did
Well
actually.
done. That's really
Thanks.
What Zak and I also do, I use wikis for my students. A wiki is just a quick website, and each of my students has their own wiki. Whatever they put on their website, I can collaborate and work with them. Zak doesn't like using computers, but I said for this to come today, I want to have a look at what you were going to talk to the class, and I'd be able to comment with him via the internet, and he did that, which was really good. And I just made a couple of comments about some other things he could say, but he did all that work himself. No other questions? We'll invite, yes? No,
So can you stay after morning two for another hour or so?
they're all staying here.
Oh,
I've asked them to stay for the exhibition time.
Thanks.
Stephanie?
If you weren't in this program, what do you think you'd be doing?
Oh, probably trying to find an apprenticeship somewhere.
So you definitely will leave school.
Yeah, I probably would have.
Do you want to tell them, as part of being part of the TEC class, you will have to choose a trade? Do you want to just tell them about the trade you're doing?
Yeah.
I don't know, 1 day a week?
Yeah, on Wednesdays I do building at William Moore TAFE, just start to make dog kennels, and so next year we'll start doing little cubby houses as a group, and yeah, that's about it.
But Zak didn't choose building when he was asked what he really wanted to do. Sport and footy was what he chose, but he may still go back to building. It's funny that the program he's doing next is making things out of wood with the school kids. It's not career focused. That's the great thing that I've liked about this. It's interest based. It's following an interest. The career will come, but they can work out what they like and what they don't like in the journey. All right, thanks, Zak.